What's good, y'all? Man, we got new Avengers roster. Reveal includes villains. Avengers Doomsday massive update. You feel me? Getting Doomsday what next year, right? I believe next year or next year, 2026. I think it's 2026 though. I think so. Yeah.
What's going on, guys? Welcome
to 2026. They filming next year though.
To Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. I hope you guys are already having a great holiday season, and tonight is going to be the very first drop for episode 1 of What If Season 3. It's the Avengers Mech episode. We are going to do a watch party here at the channel, although for the rest of the week, and again because of the holiday, I'm not sure how many of these I can go live for, but if you're planning on watching the episode tonight, come and stop by the channel about an hour before the episode goes live. I watch here as you watch at home, and then we have great discussion afterwards. I'll see you guys tonight. In the meantime, we got an enormous update today from an industry insider about what's going on with the specifics for the new Avengers team in Avengers Doomsday. And although it was a question about Shang-Chi that prompted him to give this answer, we're going to break down everything he said, because he not only revealed the 3 key members that will be forming the team, but even went on to say that the team will be comprised of former villains. And because of the context of that update, he definitely was referring to specific characters, but we're also going to talk about the context of the multiverse just a little bit. Previous villains from the Infinity Saga that, when it's all said and done, could end up joining them in these 2 films, Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. We're breaking it down, the latest industry insider update as far as the specifics for the new Avengers team and Avengers Doomsday. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. For those of you who have already subscribed over the last couple of months, thank you guys so much. We've been gaining subscribers at a breakneck pace, and if you haven't already, I would just kindly invite you to do so. It's like the #1 thing you can do to support me as a content creator in the channel, and of course, you gotta be subbed to win the PS5, and if you're watching the videos already, you might as well be. Okay, so this latest update comes from industry insider and editor over at the Cosmic Circus, Alex Perez. If you guys aren't familiar with them, the Cosmic Circus is an editorial we've been re-reporting on here at the channel for 2 or 3 years. With confidence, they've gained quite the track record. He started doing question and answers on Discord and then taking the text and dropping them into an article. This latest update comes from that. Shang-Chi is going to be part of the Avengers, formed by Carol Danvers, Bruce Banner, and Wong. It's interesting, isn't it? Because where's Sam?
Hey, hold on. What? Hold on. Rewind.
Carol Danvers, Bruce
Banner,
and Wong. It's interesting, isn't it? Because where's formed by Carol Danvers, Bruce Banner, and Wong. It's
Wong.
Interesting.
I kind of feel Wong gonna be the leader. Shit, he always there. Wong always there and shit.
Isn't it? Because where's Sam?
Wong always, you feel me? He always there and shit.
Where are the Thunderbolts? That's going to be a question Doomsday will answer in terms of problems for the 616.
Oh, yeah.
Because imagine how Sam's going to react when he sees that there's an Avengers, but they're comprised of former villains, and one of the members is Bucky. That's going to be a very interesting scene to play out. Now, there's actually a lot to unpack here, but we'll start with this. Very clearly, because of the context of the update and the inclusion of Thunderbolts, the quote-unquote villains he's referring to that'll be on the Avengers team are the Thunderbolts members that have been villains in previous movies. He'll see them teamed up alongside Bucky. That's obviously going to be a huge question mark. But really, this isn't anything that Sam and Bucky haven't been through before. Shoot, when Sam's first introduced to him, he's still the Winter Soldier and under Hydra mind control, one of the biggest villains in the entire world. So there's plenty of room for growth for a lot of these characters, which may not be on the status that Winter Soldier was. And if Bucky shows up and vouches for them, then of course Sam is going to go along with it, as skeptical as he may be. But this implies that once Sam joins the fray, the Thunderbolts have already aligned themselves with whatever this new Avengers team is. We assume by the end of the Thunderbolts, they may even be referring to themselves as the Avengers. But then this update specifically references the post-credit scene for Shang-Chi, where we were introduced to some conglomeration of a team that was working together.
Yeah, I said, yeah, we saw that, and we ain't seen no more. You feel me?
Together, you had Captain Marvel, Bruce Banner, and Wong. And now we're hearing via this update that they're going to be the ones that initiate the brand new Avengers team. Now, we know from the limited scenes and dialogue that we've already had from Captain America Brave New World that not only does Thunderbolt Ross want Sam to rejoin as Captain America, but he says in this latest trailer, help me put back the Avengers. So it would be interesting that there wouldn't be an Avengers team by the end of Captain America Brave New World. And lightest of spoiler warning, but we've already heard that the post-credit scene for that film is going to go a long way in Captain America himself, Sam Wilson, setting up the new Avengers team. So perhaps some of the details that we're already hearing about this are wrong, or they're all setting up their own little mini teams to come together to make one huge Avengers. Still, that promises for an absolutely insane roster in just Avengers 5 and one hell of a final battle there at the end. But no one could argue that the Avengers aren't sort of in the same place they were as we were entering Infinity War, because listen, there is no team really. Whatever semblance of a team that was working together has been broken up for quite some time.
Yeah, I was about to say,
they
ain't no
know
team,
each
no.
other in some capacity, and you can sort of draw the lines. For instance, Captain Marvel's on the Avengers, and obviously Miss Marvel will be joining her. Bruce Banner may call his cousin, and Jennifer Walters She-Hulk. She may hit up Daredevil, and the list goes on and on for how they're all connected. It's just there's a galvanization process that will need to take place. Still, with a lot of these heroes already having fought together in the Battle of Earth and Avengers Endgame, I think it should be a lot more easy for them to come together than, say, maybe it was when you had parts that were fractured the way they were in Infinity War. Put an asterisk by that. Now, we have had rumors of returning villains from the old Infinity Saga for quite some time. For instance, we know that Ultron, James Spader, has already joined the upcoming Vision Quest series. And while I've speculated that A, either may be for flashbacks, or B, just be for voiceover, where Ultron is still a part of Spectral Vision, it might also be that they're bringing Ultron back the way the rumors sort of read, and we will see Ultron again in the MCU. Now, I am not trying to argue, and never would, that the Ultron we know would join the Avengers, even to save the Earth against Doctor Doom. It's just not the type of character he is. But there are characters that are sympathetic in sort of the overall Marvel arching lore, say like Magneto, who we've seen team up with the X-Men multiple times, and or returning characters from the Infinity Saga that have obviously been killed off in the 616, but the multiverse would give them a chance to return. And I'm basically talking about characters like we just heard in a rumor this week, like Killmonger. Because if Doctor Doom is going to go and grab evil versions of the Avengers we know, like a Hydra Captain America, then we could absolutely see the flip-flop of that and good versions of previous villains. Now, of course, Sam wouldn't recognize Magneto. He's never met that character before. But my point is that because the multiverse is going to be at the heart of this, I do not think Marvel's going to stop at the possibilities. They're really going to explore the space with the variants that we may see, characters that we haven't even speculated here at the channel yet. But as far as the old characters returning, for instance, like Eric Killmonger, this is going to be the last opportunity to do it, because once the multiverse saga is done, it's done, and you don't suspect that 2 or 3 years into the mutant.
I ain't gonna say that. No more cameos and all that. Yeah.
Saga.
I don't think you probably won't see cameos, but
all of a sudden we'll be going back into the multiverse. It's been running for quite some time, and I'm sure when Marvel is done with Secret Wars, it'll be quite some time again before we go into the multiverse. But you guys let me know all your thoughts down below. I am all ears as always. How you feel about any and all of this, and who is your quintessential Avengers team? Who has to make it? I'm all ears as always. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Okay, we're still giving away.
Anyway, man, like it up, sub, hit the bell for new, man. Let me just in the comment down below and know what y'all think. And yeah, peace.